Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this moment, since I spent so much time talking to you about peace and prosperity and joy, and I've talked about that for so many years, and I've done some things to try to draw your attention to how serious and important it is, at least to me, that I've been willing to sacrifice a whole bunch of things that you guys take for granted, just so that if you could listen, you could understand where I'm coming from and know that those things that you want, that you desire in life, you're being shortchanged by what you have. There's so much more that's there for your taking. All you got to do is change your ways. And anyway, I've taught this message to you, and when I think about it all, I have to come to the conclusion that I am the weakest man that I know. I am the weakest man I know. I say things about all of you other guys, whether you're preachers or pastors or bishops or business people or engineers or ditch diggers or con artists. I talk about all of you. But I am the weakest man of all. And the thing that makes me so weak is that I know as a social scientist that we as a people, not just here in America, but all across the world, we do not know the truth. We only know what we've been fed, and we are claiming that as truth. And we've been so brainwashed that we can't think outside of these truths that we have accepted, even when they hurt us, as they are hurting us all over the earth right now. And I come to you and I say that I have a friend, a power unseen, a spiritual power that is more powerful than all mankind. I come before you and I tell you that I'm convinced that this power is from the Creator. And this power indicates that all things belong to the Creator, a spirit, unseen. Nothing belongs to anything that's seen. Nothing belongs to anything that's seen. It belongs to the spirit that created it. And it was created in such a way that it would be able to manifest everything that human beings would need to fulfill their dreams while living here on this earth as a gift from the Creator God, as they use these gifts to magnify the Father of all. And that this magnificent Father put in individuals a hunger, a desire to do something, to contribute while being here on this earth. Every last one of us were created just like that. And we have the same capabilities and potential as the earth has to do great, wonderful, magnificent things. I keep talking about it, you know. And I say that the Creator created it that way so that humankind could have something to do. And as they do it, they would fulfill all their needs, all their dreams. They don't need any money. They don't need to go into debt. They don't have to do anything like that. All they need is the resources. All they need is the people to have a need. All they need is the people to have a want, for the people to have a desire. And nothing interfering with them exercising their gifts and desires to participate in the creation of this. These things that the people desire to fulfill their dreams. God has made it so. I keep saying that this money thing, you see what it does to us. It causes crime, it causes violence, it causes people thinking they're better than others, it causes nations thinking they're better than others, it causes nations to try to be more powerful and bully other nations and con them and trick them and take advantage of them, rather than embrace them as they are and whatever they need to prosper that we have access to, that would enable them to be a great nation too, to fill the needs of their people. Enable them by doing that. Do that to every nation that we have contact with. As our nation grows, let our nation be a symbol to other nations, not just in words, but in deeds. That's what I talk about. But talk is just talk. And you don't know this. I'm just telling you this. There are some people who know this. And I guess some of them may be walking, or some of them may just be talking as I am doing. But I do know that talking is not going to get us anywhere. And since I know this, and since what I tell you, I know it, and you perhaps don't, then the only thing that I could do that make any sense, that would give any credibility to what I have said or what I am saying, is that I walk it. And I have not walked it. I've done some things, but I have not walked it. I have neglected a lot of responsibilities for the same reason that many of you have given. I say I'm hoping that other folks will catch on. And these things can happen in my day, in my time, because I dream of experiencing a wonderful life with all the people, where all the people are satisfied. Everybody is happy with life. Everybody is thrilled to be alive. And there are wonderful things happening in the world. I long to be a part of something like that here in America, on this planet, during these days, during these times. I long that. And so it made me put off standing up strong like I have to, because, see, the system kills folks who stand up strong. And for me to be real, I got to stand up strong knowing that that's a possibility. It does. Me standing up strong is not going to make you stand up. Only thing it's going to show you is that I represent standing up strong. And being killed represents that you are bowing to something that prevents peace, prosperity, and joy. And you empower it by doing exactly what you're doing. So I can't laugh at you, because I'm the greatest and the weakest man I know. So until I stand up, until you hear me being put in jail for standing up, until you hear me going to jail over and over again for standing up, until you hear of me probably being beat down or trying to be put in prison, until you hear them saying all kinds of filthy things about me, until you hear that, I'm not walking. I'm not walking. But when you hear that, that means I'm walking. But don't believe that. Don't believe that. It's all a lie. I got the truth that I'm just willing to share with you. Blame it on no one. I just want to share it with you because it's all real. There is a God. I'm telling you, there's a God. It's not man. And he's not ugly. And he's not hateful and vengeful. He's just made it possible that the world that we really experience here on this earth comes from our own hands. Nobody giving it to us. It has been made possible so we can have whatever our hearts desire. And what our heart desires, what we'll put our hands to. And what we put our hands to is what we got. And we pray about what we want. But that's no good until you start acting on what you want, as if the Spirit of God is in you, taking care of that, then you don't deserve it. Now, just so you know, I'm still the weakest man I know. Bye-bye.